Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue Might and Magic Book 2, Gates to Another World. So let's fire it up. In our previous episode, we explored the cavern beneath Zanzibar, and we got our thievery up on both HK and Squirrel. Um, Squirrel, more importantly, though, he's all the way up now to 101 thievery, which is fantastic. And we found some other important messages that we needed to gather. I think all told, let me just check here our notebook. So we've been gathering messages from Middlegate, and then the Gem Maker cave as well. And then now that we've explored Zanzibar, we got about up to 17. Counting that right? So over 15. And so we are going to get a lot more today. Um, so anyway, and I think I mentioned how I like to, let's see, where's the temple? Let's go get blessed first. I like to go to all of the places, the towns, and then some of the nearby caverns and places that, oh, come on, this is what I'm talking about. Wow, see, we just blew like, what, 4,000 gold there? Uh, it's, I don't know, it probably wasn't that much, but we made a lot of donations just so we could have these blessings. Granted, they're fantastic, but yeah, you can use a lot of money, especially if you do that in Atlantium. You need to have a lot of money. Anyway, so I've mentioned how I like to stick to the towns first, explore the towns, the caverns associated with the towns, and also the surrounding areas. So E4, now in this general direction, we have the elemental plane of Earth. We'll come back there later. But for today, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of exploring in E4, D4, D3, E3, and then the Nomadic Rift Cavern. So anyway, if we come right here, we get yellow message number 2. Stickler, and the of course it's all nonsense, just like all the other ones. So we have to put them together. So anyway, today we will be hunting for the yellow messages, and well, not hunting for them. Of course, I know where they are. So I'll just be illustrating where they are. So if we stick along, and it's very important in this particular part of the world that we stay close to the road, and I've laid out a very specific walking pattern just so that we don't get earthquaked to death, because yes, there are earthquakes in this part of the world. So anyway, come in the yellow message too, and I like to just come up here, come back to the road. I kind of like to double back on these particular little walks just so that I've uncovered. Oh, here we go. The Guardian defends the Sword of Honor. Challenge it. I don't think that we're strong enough to fight Guardians yet. Let me just check. Those are spells. I don't want spells. I want my monster index. They're not bosses. They're just a high. I think they're just a high level monster. Devil King. Fiery Fear. Where's Guardian? Guardian, there we go. 150 health. AC's not bad. Speed's not bad. They do 50 damage and they breathe gas. That's the problem. I don't know. We could try it. But that's a lot of health. And we might just get chewed up and spat out by attrition. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, this is gonna be scary. All right. Yeah, attack. Oh, I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. All right, attack, miss, of course. Oh, let's try and change that delay. I would give us a 18% chance. I don't know. We're gonna die. Ooh, nice hit, Horus. Well, maybe if Horus keeps hitting like that and Vala keeps shooting like that, we'll be okay. Ooh, oh dang it, she doesn't have Feeble Mind. That would have been extremely helpful here. I guess, I don't know, Web? What about Lightning Bolt? Oh, do they have resistance? Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. Guardian. They resist all magic, and they have a 4 out of 9. Is it 4 out of 9 or 4 out of 10? I think 9's the highest resistance level. So yeah, whatever it is, it's very high. It's blessed people. Oh, 0 damage, 0 damage. Thank you. Hey, we've got pretty good resistance. If uh if that's all that they're gonna do against us, okay, never mind. He got a good one off on us. Oh crap. Oh man. Uh, nice hit, Horus. Okay, Katya, cure wounds on Amadea. Nice hit, Drog. All right, this may be doable. Um, if they don't breathe gas all the time or frequently even, yeah, this is doable. Okay, so let's try. I don't know. They're resistant to all magic types. So can we buff anybody? Do I have any buff magic? Sleep. No, sleep's worthless. Identify monster. Invisibility, I guess. And let's see. Let's cast heroism on. Huh. Hmm. Alexina. I think she has the strongest weapon and strongest uh single attack damage. Oh, don't breathe gas at me, please. Ouch. Let's see how she does. Nice. Alright, that's what we like to see. Might need to do power cure actually. If ouch. That was a hard hit. Nice backstab, Squirtle. 4 times, yeah, that's nice. Attack. Hey, 12 damage. That actually exceeded my expectations. I didn't expect her to hit him at all. It at all. Whatever this thing is. It's hideous green face with sharp teeth and black hair and 128 damage. So okay, that's what I'm talking about right there. The ninjas being killing machines. 2 hits. 2 hits is all. 128 damage. That's that 200% backstab crit that that ninja just bring to the party that you can just jeez, it's huge. Anyway, 6,000 experience each. And then if we search, Horus found an honor sword. Hooray. Um good job, Horus, and everybody else. That is. So, um oh, so there is something that I wanted to show here real quick. Let me bring up, I need to open up a new window here. Stand by. Apologies. We're gonna have to make sure that it's come up. Okay, yeah. All right, so this is the illustrated mini map, or the illustrated map, not really a mini map. But anyway, so the swords. So the Sword of Honor Did we get a nobility sword? Anyway, there's a sword of nobility, sword of honor, and a sword of valor, I think, or sword of courage. I can't remember. But anyway, if we look at the map, we can actually look at the map and see that there's a sword imposed here on the map next to Zanzibar. Apologies, I had to make a sudden cut in the episode to see who was knocking on my office. Anyway, so I think I was talking about the sword imposed here next to the city of Zanzibar, and that gives you the clue that, oh, one of the swords in the quest that Lord Hordal gave us is around this area. So it's not really too difficult to find it in the game if you're wandering around these areas where there are the trees um, lined up like this, and that also goes with there's another sword up here imposed on this mountain range that gives you the clue. Oh, there's a sword hidden in this mountain range, and then over here it's harder to see, but there's also a sword that's kind of buried in this mountain base, or at the base of this mountain, and with this nice little happy looking skull next to it. And so the thing that I really like about the illustrated maps of Might and Magic is it's not just something cool to look at, but it actually gives you clues as to what is in the game content that you might be looking for. Like for example, we're going to be later doing a quest that involves this giant serpent, this giant beetle, and this big old dragon. The Pegasus we already know we are looking for, whose name we know is Minu now that we have the linguist spell. But it shows you where the castles are, the towns are. It shows this big orc guy, and then there's this scary looking guy with a big axe and a shield that we'll be coming to as well. Um, and then down here we see this wizard fighting with this dragon. This isn't just um, you know this isn't only just a neat part of the illustration. This actually is part of the story of Might and Magic 2 in the world of Kron. And um, and so anyway, and then also everything is labeled, and paying attention to the labels of these places is also very pertinent because a lot of the clues that we will encounter later on will refer to places like Forbidden Forest, Natives Cove, Isle of the Ancients, and so forth, Pearl Islands. Um, the clues refer to actual places rather than just coordinates. Now I think that in a couple of caves or caverns, it does give you precise locations of like this serpent thing here and this big beetle thing here, in case you can't find it on your own with the corresponding quest. But anyway, it's something that we actually referred to as kids, because if we were on a quest and we're like, well, what do we have any clues for it? Where do we look for it? Because if we remember back on Lord Hordal's, when we were at Castle Woodhaven, way up here, and we accepted Lord Hordal's quest, I really didn't say anything about it other than we're going to do it later. Um, and he told us to find the three swords. Well, uh, if we hadn't gone to, I think it's Murray's Cavern, which is way down here, uh, we wouldn't have any kind of clues as to where they are, because Murray's Cavern actually gives you coordinates to where the swords are. However, there's really nothing in the game that there's no event, um, there's really nothing about the game flow that I've experienced that sends you to Murray's Resort for any reason, really. I mean, you come across it in Middlegate at the beginning of the game that you can go to Murray's Resort, but it costs 5,000 gold to book a trip there. So it's like, okay, we'll come back to that later. But when is that later? There's nowhere in the game as you're going through the towns and through any of the side quests or anything that says, hey, if you go to Murray's Resort, you can find out this information, or or anything like that. It's just a place that you have to decide, I'm going to go there to Murray's Resort, and then you happen to stumble upon the cavern, which then you happen to get the coordinates of these 3 swords. So honestly, it's easier to use the illustrated map to find stuff like this than to try and rely on in-game clues to tell you where it is. But anyway, that's just a neat little thing um, that the illustrated map does for you if you know you really have nothing that you got from in-game or the clue book, right? Like if you don't have the clue book, in fact, I don't know that the clue book tells you where the swords are. Um, in the Sega Genesis version, it doesn't. Like the Sega Genesis manual book doesn't tell you anything about it. So anyway, that's all about that, and we can go ahead and close that now. And oh, it always does that whenever I switch windows and then switch back. Okay, let's make sure that it's looks right. Okay, yeah, looks stop it. Okay. Uh all right, so we will let's see. We'll just come back this way and then now down this way is Castle Hillstone. We'll go there later. If we continue on these little lines of trees by the road, now we have yellow message 4. And we would write that down like a good adventurer. And then we come up here, go along all this side, and then double back. No, I just fought them. I just got it. That's interesting that it resets, and we didn't even. There we go. Yellow message 6. This is what I was looking for. So here's yellow message 6. Wiserby. We write that down. So interesting that the Guardian fight resets even though we didn't even leave the zone. Okay, so just those 2 messages in this coordinate, I believe. And we are not gonna venture away from the road. We are going to be safe adventurers. Because this part of Kron is mildly dangerous. And then, let's see, let's go on the south side of the road. There we go, yellow message 9. Ifti Ekulwabu, blah blah blah, and something about a wife. Not really. Okay, moving on. And I have to be very careful about wandering into the mountains since we have mountaineering now. And that can get us into trouble. Because mountains are dangerous. Yellow message 3. And more nonsense that we will descramble later. Okay, now that we're here at the end of this road, the way that I've marked this is I use the mountain as a marker. So when I hit the mountain, I always remember to come north to, let's see, past, and then come up here between these 2 trees. And then right to our west is yellow message 7. Okay, now from here, we're gonna head east. That's a lot of letters in a row. Anyway, we're going to go east. And, oh, we're gonna fight shamans. Oh, good. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. Yikes. I don't know what to expect with these guys. Let's just hope that we can take him down quickly. Katya, cast. Bless. That's it, Drog. So, okay, that's not bad. Okay, 1,350 experience points. Not bad. Okay. A copper chest. Alright, a small shield +4, an iron helm +5, and a cudgel +4. Pretty good loot. Okay, so we're gonna kind of skirt we're gonna skirt the desert. Yeah, we're gonna skirt the desert here. We should be okay with our levitation spell. Yeah, there are like rift holes. Kobold captains. Oh, okay. I think if we can just hold down A. Let's get HK up a little bit. Oh, what are these things? Get him. Search. A plate mail +2. Alright. That's not an upgrade for anybody, but okay. Let's see. I think that there's another encounter right here, so we're gonna go south a little bit. And then if we go here, I think we are now in E3. Yeah. Okay. I need my map because, let's see, we're on y coordinate 5. So we need to turn immediately south and then go south until we find a yellow message. There we go. Yellow message 8, which has 8 at the beginning of it. Something about the IRS. Didn't know the IRS was even in here. That's a bad joke. So I think we now. So if we go east 2 spaces, south 1 space. I really hope I've marked all these rifts, these earthquake spots correctly. And then we just go east to this grove of trees and to another yellow message. And then I'm actually going to set... No, that's fine. And then just right down here is yellow message 5. So I think we've got all 9 of them. Let me count real quick. So we got 2 here, 2 there, 2 there, and then the 3 in D3. Okay, yep, we got them all. So the funny thing about the yellow messages is that we won't even know how to do what the interleave is until we get to Castle Zabran, which is highly irritating. But that's okay because it has to do with it basically tells us how to raise our stats with the circus, and that's not until like day 140 anyway. You detect a rough-hewn cave opening. Enter it. Yes. Okay, so here is the Nomad's Rift Cavern. We're gonna set a new beacon right here, just so that we have a safe spot now inside, because the outside area has earthquakes all around, and I don't want to deal with that. Oh, hello. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you. Oh, that's right. They put us in the center, I think. Eh. What do muggers do anyway? I think all these fights are fixed. I don't think that we can change them. Muggers steal some gold, but not all gold. Oh, and they only got 10 health, so that's no big dealo. We should rest. Okay, let's do this. View character. Let's cast Lloyd's. Set new beacon. We're gonna go back to town. We're gonna go back to town, save, and rest. And then let's get blessed again. And hopefully we don't have to throw away 4,000 gold just for that. Ugh. So annoying. Thank you. Yes, I'll enter the plains of peril. Oh wait, we'll just cast derp. That was dumb. Void's Beacon, teleport to last. There we go. Okay, and yeah, we're in the middle of the map. Monsters are surprised. Well, good. Because, yep, there we go. That's what I was talking about in our previous episode where we, don't kill me, thank you. Amadea. Nice hit. There we go. We honestly just might have to rest and deal with stuff, which is not ideal, but whatever. We just might have to do it. Third, I didn't even give anything. That was rude. Okay, whatever. Cast. Light. Cast. Protection from magic. And then Katya needs to cast protection from elements. Yeah, okay, so we're kind of, well, we're not really blind per se, but these guys are weak. Magic, yes, no trap. Magic meal, oh hooray. Actually, we could use that. Use magic meal. Use magic meal. Okay. Share food. Use magic meal. Use magic meal. Use magic meal. Then share food. Alright, cool. Monsters surprised you. Oh, really, did they? What are they? Greedy snitches? Ah, they might... And they might steal my food. That is so rude. And they didn't, though. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, let's just open it. A plate armor. That's unexpected, but very nice. Okay, muggers. I don't like you guys. Wish I had better AoE stuff. Yeah, they're going to die very quickly. And one of them even ran away. That's fantastic. No gold stolen. Okay, a large club, a glaive, 66 gold, and 8 gems. Okay, very good. Alright, now in here, I think I mentioned that there is a wealth of information in this cavern. So, first place we're going to go is through this door to the north. And just for reference, this is where we are. Actually, let's just go ahead and cast Wizard Eye. Oh, it's not Katya, that's right, it's Amadea. Wizard Eye. Yeah, it's a lot of spell points, but I mean, as you can see, it drained her spell points, but that's fine. It's no big dealo. Okay, you have found a weapon. What do we find? A scimitar. Okay. And let's continue north. You have found a weapon. A long dagger. Okay. Oops. No, we do. Wait. And a hand axe. Okay, these are all weapons that are beginning weapons. Not something that I care about. You have found a weapon. A saber. Yeah, sure. Oh, hey, that's cool. You have found a weapon. A spear. Alright. You have found a weapon. A wakizashi. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the next section here. Alright, let's head north. Let's see, I don't think there's anything in any of these sections. But scattered throughout this cavern are important messages. There aren't many enemies. I think they're all in the center, that center corridor here. But okay, we'll just keep looking around. And in my infinite, there we go. The Supreme Dragon Lord oversees a realm of destruction in D1 at 1012. So we will meet up with the Dragon Lord later. But as I was saying in my Supreme 13-year-old wisdom, I notated that there are important messages, but Vala has found a staff. I have found a trident. Well, that's cool. Alright, let's continue onward. My notes are basically... There we go. Mighty Nakazawa and Lord Peabody's servant Sherman were last seen having some problems with Amazons near Natives Cove and X10Y1. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to free them from Amazons. And Amazons, they're pretty tough customers. They're pretty strong. Anyway, I only notated with this map that there are, of course, important messages. So I put look in all the corners for important messages instead of actually, giving myself coordinates for later reference. So we're scouring. Let's see. I think we've been at those doors. Okay. I have found a sickle. Hooray! And a pike. All right. The Mighty Serpent King slithers in E3 at X5, Y6. Well, we were there. The Mist Warrior keeps his lair atop Mist Haven at 1511. He keeps at bay all who trespass with a dancing sword. Yeah, that's right. We have to fight him and beat him to learn the spell Dancing Sword, which is a pretty powerful spell, especially as we get into higher levels. Have we already come down this section? I don't remember. Let's see what we've mapped. Okay. I have found a sling and a blowpipe. Okay. Let's move on. Mr. Wizard, a top scientist, has been interrupted in his research of the arcane wilderness by a very nasty Lich Lord at X1Y14. And if I remember correctly, that Lich Lord gives a lot of experience, and I think there's a way to cheese him with, is it Holy Word? Or I think it's Holy Word, but you have to find the spell first. And I think I remember where it is. I think it's in C1. Oh, Vikings, hello. I don't think these guys frenzy. They just have the same battle sprite as the... Ooh, they hit hard though. They just have the same battle sprite as the frenzying dwarves that berserk and suicide themselves. Nice hit, Alexina. Ooh, nice hit, Horus. Ah, nice. Getting some good hits in here. Let's just go ahead and attack. even Katya is doing some decent damage. 1050 experience. Nice. Max HP potion. Okay. It's nice. A blowpipe. Really? A sling. Okay, so we've found quite a few important messages, or useful messages. And we are almost done. Okay, hastily written by a shaky hand, the message reads, Fluxor, Radicon, Totalor, and Capacitor are essential to gain the elemental orb. Yep, that is right. And we will do that much later. Excuse me. Oh, a hermit and and two ninja? Please don't assassinate me. So rude. Take that, you. Alright. I guess Power Cure, Alexina. We can just hold down A for these guys. They're not nearly as dangerous. Oops, search. Wow, okay. Got decent gold that time at least. A rumor you heard about the Nomad's treasure hoard suddenly pops back into your memory as you spy an overly large black X. So, search. Oh, okay, cool. A rumor you heard. Oh, it's suddenly same thing. So, more gold. Cool. Okay. We like free gold. These poor nomads, they're just hanging out in their own cavern, and we just kind of crashed the party. So they're just kind of defending their little hideout. You know, if we think about it, we're kind of just tromping over everybody. No matter if they're good, bad, neutral. Queen Beetle holds court in E2 at 11-6. It's kind of the way of adventurers in RPGs. You just kind of you might have a quest to defeat some ultimate bad guy or whatever you're trying to do, save the world somehow. But in the process, you usually step on people's toes and accidentally, wipe out a village or something like that. Tragedies happen. That's the life of an adventurer. All right. Monsters surprised you. Oh, did they really? Friars and Vikings. Well, I'll fight the Vikings first, since they are far more dangerous than the Friars. Oh, I don't have any. Let's fight. All right. Ooh, Great Shield +3 and a Great Bow +4. I think Vala has a Great Bow +4. Very nice. A Chainmail. Okay, fantastic. And a Scale Armor. Very nice. The monsters are surprised. Oh, thieves. Okay, I'm glad that they're surprised, because I think these guys. Yeah, they steal all my gems, man. Whatever. And they have high speed, so a blowpipe +5 and a quiet sling +1 and a lot of gold. Okay, we didn't recuperate nearly all our gems, but that's fine. All right, so let's continue searching for stuff. Padded armor, hooray! Let's make sure we're looking in the little nooks. A rumor you heard about treasure. Okay, search. Man, we lost about 300 to 400 gems in that fight. That hurts. That hurts. Treasure. Okay. All right, this is the last hallway. And in the north side here, let's see. Oh, Mystic Castle Zabran, holder of the secrets, or holder of secrets, lies unknown in the 9th century in C2 at X14Y8. Okay, so this is the first mention of when, oh, wait, I think a couple episodes ago we were in C2, and I don't even know if I made a mention of the castle ruins that we came across that I just wanted to show. So this actually identifies what those are. And we've already got a fair amount of clues about Castle Zabran, you know, finding the discs and all that stuff, um, and we'll find still a lot more as we continue to explore underneath the. Oh no 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 leprechauns! I don't think so. Nope. Okay, so this is where we have to use our teleport orb. Uh, because leprechauns, they can like steal everything, and we're just, I mean, we could probably beat them in the battle, but I mean, they would probably steal so much from us, gold, gems, that it really wouldn't be worth the fight. Okay, use teleport orb, just teleport one to the north. That's all we want to do. And then turn west. Yes, we want to step onto the giant treadmill. If able, your speed has increased. And this is the real reason, or the most important reason why we came here, not just all the messages which we got. So now what we're going to do, we're going to place another beacon. Where is it? Oops, went the wrong way. Lloyd's beacon, set new. Katya, where are you? Cast surface. And we're going to need to rest because Amade is out of spell points. Okay. Alright, and cast Lloyd's one more time. Yes, giant treadmill. And we're going to do this 4 times. Just like we did with the spinach. And this is another one of those hot spots, dang it, that we wouldn't know about unless we had either the clue book or we just accidentally ran into it. So, let's see, Amadea. Teleport to last. Okay, that's 3 times. Lloyd's, teleport to last. Yes. Okay, let's rest and see. Make sure. Speed 50. Yeah. 51, 50, 58. Excellent. Okay. That is what we want. Okay. Everyone's at least 50 speed. And as we can also see, that increased everybody's armor class, which is also a huge help. So um, let's go ahead now and cast surface one more time. Hopefully not get shook by an earthquake. Hooray! And then cast fly and get out of here. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to Zanzibar. I'm not sure if I want to go to Tundara next first, or if I want to do the Yellow Triple Crown next. Oh, do you know what? Sorry. Let's go to Atlantium to see if we can train. Yeah, because we got a fair amount of experience in this episode. Not A1, idiot. Um, and we may be able to train a few people. So let's take a look. Uh, 49,000. All right, here we go. Yay. Nice. 8,500. Okay, excellent. Very good, very good. All right, what do we got? Everyone's, let's see, 8, 8. Everyone's about level 8, except for Dragon HK, level 7. Okay. Um, do I want to go back to Middlegate? Let's just go ahead and go back to Middlegate. Uh, it'll be cheaper to get rebuffed by the temple. Since that, oh, first try, nice. Since we want that. And okay, so we'll go ahead and we will save and call the episode. So in our next episode, let me check my notebook. I'm not sure where I want to go next. Okay, so we did get. Let's go ahead and go back to Zanzibar actually. Because I think it'll help me to remember to check a couple of housekeeping things before I decide to move on. So let's. Oh, I forgot to. One thing I forgot to do was to listen for rumors and stuff. Because I think there might be some important information from this barkeep. I can't remember. There are a couple of bartenders that. Let's see. Donated all temples. That's worthless. Tipped a bartender. Some of them tell you, okay, spell 3674. Um, that's just the mage guild, isn't it? Um, oh, okay. So, when you tip the bartender, that gives you the hint where to get this spell wizard eye. Okay, so nothing that we didn't already know or hadn't already gotten. But I think there are one or two more of the barkeeps that give you information like on a spell location or something useful. Anyway, just something something interesting. Okay, I think that we're gonna go to Tundara next, and then I don't know. We're level 8. We should be able to do the yellow triple crown. Um, because I want to go to Pinehurst. Nah, we'll go to Tundara. We'll go to Tundara next. So, anyway, that'll be our plan. To go to Tundara, explore the town, explore the cavern, and we will meet some interesting folks there. Or creatures, at least. So, until our next episode, so long for now.